Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Now to do an episode review for SpongeBob SquarePants. So we're here to review the most overrated episode for SpongeBob in my opinion. I know a lot of people are probably going to dislike my opinion on this episode, but yeah, hear me out. Karen's Virus. I know a lot of people really love this episode. It's as called as one of the best episodes of the whole show. The best episode, season 11, probably their favorite episode of the entire show. But for me, I was not a big fan of this episode. Now, okay, I like this episode. I don't get me wrong, I really like this one, but it's not one I give a 9. There's some really good parts, like the whole animations parts, but yeah, I'll discuss the part where I don't like about this episode. So let's get to this review. So this episode begins off with Karen pretty much hanging out with her friend, but then she pretty much just sneezes at Karen's face. So Karen decided to let her friend go back to her house. And next, Plankton decided to ask Karen about something. And next, she sneezes, and next, she claims that she doesn't have a virus, but actually she has. So Plankton's pretty much having trouble. So SpongeBob is actually outside. Reason why? I think it's relating to the health inspector or something. Yeah, I forgot why SpongeBob was outside. Yeah, it's something relating to the paper of the health inspector, I think. Yeah. So yeah, Plankton tells SpongeBob the problem, and next, SpongeBob agrees to help out Plankton with this whole, thing. And next, SpongeBob agrees to go inside the virus. Goes inside Karen, so that he can destroy the virus and save Karen once and for all. So Plankton decides to inject SpongeBob to Karen, but and next we see SpongeBob inside Karen's place, and next it's really cool. The whole animation in this whole scene was gorgeous. I just love it. And you're wondering, well, if you consider this part gorgeous, then why don't you enjoy this as much as other people do? Well, let's go to the part where I don't like. Let's go back to the negatives. So yeah, SpongeBob decided to search around the virus in Karen's computer, and actually have a subplot with Plankton and Karen out. And actually see what's going on outside. But for me, yeah, this is probably the worst part of this episode. I know this served something to the story because, in one way, it actually says that what would happen outside of say in Bikini Bottom. What would Karen do in Bikini? Say what would happen if instead of you see SpongeBob's point of view, you see Plankton's point of view and try to stop Karen from moving around Bikini Bottom. And yes, a lot of people consider this a part of the story, but for me, I just did not like the subplot. For my opinion, I kind of want the main plot to still move forward, not just go with the subplot. Yeah, though I find the whole Krusty Krab scene to be great, to be funny and a little bit fun, and a little bit decent. It's not a great subplot yet. Worst part of the whole episode. Why does it make this whole episode overrated? Well, because it's going on a little bit too long. That's why I consider this overrated. So yes, Karen pretty much throws Squidward to the back. Mr. Krabs gets angry at Karen and Plankton at Emma himself. And next, Karen for some reason almost about to be fall in love with Mr. Krabs' cash register, Cashy, which we've seen in a lot of episodes, and was named by Mr. Krabs in SpongeBob SquarePants versus the Big One. Yeah, so Mr. Krabs decided to stop this whole thing, and next gets back inside this office, and yeah. And next, yeah, we cut to SpongeBob going around the whole around Karen's place, and next we see the whole design for the virus. It kind of looks like. I like the design for the virus. It looks really cool and kind of intense. Looks great. A lot better than some of the animation. So a lot better than some of the designs from the monsters and fishes from SpongeBob, especially the ones in Trunchbullys, that episode of season 7. Then we cut back again with Karen and Plankton again. Once again, we pretty much see Karen being drunk, and they pretty much have a dance. They want to go to a cowboy dance off thing which feels a little bit out of place, and I didn't like the jokes there. Yeah, that's why I don't like this one as much as others. Meanwhile, we see SpongeBob meeting up with Karen's like say side for how Karen with the computer Plankton. Yeah, there's actually a version of Plankton inside of Karen's like say her body. Yeah, so they meet like say Karen's versions of the characters, Mr. Krabs, Squidward, and SpongeBob. And next, yeah, they have a battle with them, and next, yeah, they succeed with fighting them. And yeah, Squidward's design is probably the worst one out of all of them. Seriously, he looks a little bit like meatballs, and just put squid and just add like say the head of Squidward on it. Yeah, it looks kind of weird. Anyways, they pretty much stop battling them off, and next they continue the mission, and next yeah, Karen's version of Plankton pretty much falls down to like a pit, and next SpongeBob said to continue the mission goes to what I think is pretty much the best like say reference in the whole show, actual flashbacks. Yeah, take that truth as correctly. Karen's virus actually cares. Yeah, and we see like say past like say episodes. I think one of the ones Enemy Law or Plankton gets the boot. I think a little bit of Single Son Anniversary I saw. I can't remember everything else. So we see a confrontation with the virus, and we find out the reason why it's pretty much chewing up the whole Karen's like say memory bank. I mean Karen's body is because he's hungry. So the SpongeBob decides to help him out. He extracts the virus out of Karen. He escapes They both escape, and next they decide to give him the virus a big Krabby Patty, and that ends up the episode. That's it. And Karen's pretty much back to normal. So, what's my rating for this episode? Well, I keep saying throughout this review that this is overrated. I don't think this is like say a 6 or a 7 out of 10 for me. I consider this an 8.5. The subplot pretty much lowers it down from being a 10, which pretty much lowers down to 9, and next, yeah, now 8.5. Because the subplot is really kind of long a little bit. So yeah, that's why it's an 8.5. And there's some parts where it's a little fast paced and I want it to be like say 15-minute long episodes, so we can have like say SpongeBob being in like say in the whole like say world, and next just shorten out the subplots so that we can see SpongeBob's point of view instead of Plankton's. Because Plankton's subplot, yeah, it's kind of long. It's kind of long. Sorry if that offends you guys who like this episode. If so, you can press the dislike button if you pretty much hate my review for this episode. If you hate my review or love the episode, that's fine. I'm totally neutral for it, but yeah, that's all I say about Karen's Virus. The most overrated SpongeBob episode. So yeah, my next versus video is between the Back to the Future 1 versus Part 2. And when is that going to be released? Well, when I begin the Mermaid and Born Boy Marathon. I don't know what to say right now. You know what, I'll just do a marathon for Loud House vacation episodes. So yeah, the episodes are going to be included are Snowy Down, Tripped, and Washed Up. I just have to review this episode instead. So I did a marathon with the Mermaid and Born Boy Marathon. So expect those two let's say marathons to come out when like say in the next week or pretty much next week. I don't know. Yeah, until one thing, season 4 of the Loud series officially finished. So I'm officially getting ready excited for season 5. I've not seen Friends in Dry Places or Coop Dreams. Yeah, I want to see those episodes, especially Coop Dreams. I'm really curious about them. About the whole episode. I want to know what Lori's car looks like. It kind of looks curious for me. Anyways, that's my review for Karen's Virus and a little bit of update on my channel. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time in the next video. Yeah, look out for more Loud House and SpongeBob episode review, and get ready for the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy Marathon, so as the Vacation Marathon, and my versus video between Back to the Future 1 and Back to the Future 2. And also, I'm going to do a ranking on all 4 Toy Story movies. And the next Toy Story video, I'm going to be ranking the 4 films in terms of being funny. So yeah, I bet you guys know what's number 1. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.